Welcome to Happy Gaijin. Hopefully, I don't sound like a robot. Everyone, sorry for the slightly delayed start to the stream, but I was just finishing off a short. And for those of you who are new, we are here in the Happy Gaijin. It's a little bit of a more of a chill sort of location where we just hang out. You can ask questions that we normally do in the Ninja Monkey stream. However, this one seems to be a little bit more like chill. Audio is okay. Well, actually, I'm not using the DJI mics. The DJI mics are absolutely fine. I've checked them, I plug them in to my phone, and it works absolutely no problem. However, for some reason, through OBS, there's something going on, so I just have to play around with it. Just haven't had a chance to. So, everyone, thanks for being here. I'm very quickly gonna set up a few things that I didn't set up. And I'll check to see who's here in a minute. Um, I've literally just posted a short right now. I set myself a target of basically trying as hard as I can to put out a short a day throughout the month of January, and we're now on the 24th of January, and I've put out nearly a short a day every single day, Japan related shorts. So and today, check out on Ninja Monkey what my latest short is. Those you Android lovers, Android people are gonna love it, by the way. A bit of a nasty joke there in that short. But hey, okay. Let me just get the chat up and running because it's not currently on. So I want to make sure that I can see everybody nice and clear like I always do. And yeah, Wednesday, middle of the week. Where has it all gone, guys? Where has the week gone, by the way? Maybe I should have a Darth Vader like sound effect, basically, just for the start of the stream. That would be quite funny, I think. All right, let's see. All right, let's see who's here. Let's see if everything's working. Hi, everybody. Hi, Frog Lady. Thanks for being here. You made it. And Nick Parcel is here. Japan Ichiban is here. No, it doesn't seem to be a Darth Vader voice this time. Little Big Sis is here. Lani is here. Hello, everyone out there. Dying Girl and Japan Ichiban, thanks for letting me know about the audio. Although I know you would have called me as a prompt and I would have panicked the moment that you would have called me because that usually is the case. Bojo Pigeon Howdy, common commenter, Coke Zero and Frozen Took a Banana. Where? Actually, today we have Coke Zero and because I'm trying to be better in terms of like calories and what I put in my mouth. So instead I've gone for this tiny little Kit Kat, which is Sakura and roasted soybean powder Kit Kat. That's going to be my sweet tooth for today. And I'll leave the Tokyo Bananas for the Sunday when I can be a little bit more naughty. It's a conspiracy. OBS have a deal with DJI to make you buy a new mic too. I can't afford a new mic too. Unfortunately, I wish I could, but I cannot. Literally cannot afford a mic too right now. So no, ain't gonna happen. No. So yeah, let's see. iOS fam represented. Common commenter. Where has the month gone? I read moth. I'm like, "Oh, yeah, where has the month gone?" I mean, to be honest, it's great because it means I'm a step closer to getting to London in the next few weeks, and I'm also a step closer to getting back to Japan. And it also means a lot of you are a step closer to getting back to Japan too, I guess. Show off to your Android friends how cool you are. Nathan, I know you said this to wind me up personally. You know me so well. I wasn't gonna put it in, right? And then I thought, you know what? They say that a little bit of debate will be good. So I thought it would be quite fun to to try and poke those people who are Android to create some kind of a debate in the comment section for engagement, if that makes any sense. But you know what? To be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest. I really do not care if it's Android or if it's iOS or whatever. I'm just locked to iOS because that's the way basically what I started on. And I know because I have family members and I have friends that have Android devices, and they are pretty neat. My nephew has an amazing camera on his Android device, so yeah. Hi Nathan, how do you deal with jet lag? I will have 18 hours of travel when I go, and it's mostly day flights with a layover, so I don't think I'll get any sleep. Um, yeah, how do I deal with jet lag? I think the number one, unfortunately, this is counterintuitive to your question, but I guess the number one thing that I do is I try my best to plan ov overnight flights. That makes a huge difference to me personally. I try to fly when it's nighttime in my local time zone. So when I'm flying from Europe to Japan, I try to get the night flight. So I am tired and I fall asleep on the flight. The same on the way back. I try to get late flight so that I am adjusted to the Japan local time and I am tired on the way back, if that makes any sense. However, I have used melatonin before, which is a natural like a chemical thing, a tablet that you take, and it aids with sleeping or with getting back into the rhythm. So I do usually take one on the way that way to help me sleep. Um, and and yeah, that's basically what I do. And in terms of what I deal with jet lag, to be honest, is I do a dying goal. Dying goal is here also. Lads, I missed you, dying goal. But I do a dying goal and I basically drink my my day away. When I arrive, usually I arrive and I try to stay up as much as I can, as much as I can, as much as I can, if it's early, and then I will literally just like have a few drinks. Personally, if I can meet up with people, even better, and just have a few drinks, and that usually helps me sleep in the evening. So yeah, that's kind of what I do. Stay active. Try as much as you can to adjust to the local time zone as quickly as you can, I would say, and it makes a huge difference. By the way, I wanted to plug um a potential meetup, and it's not fully 100%, on Thursday, the 15th of February in London. Thursday, the 15th of February in London. I'm going to make an event. I've already mentioned it on Discord, but if you are interested in meeting, then let me know. I'll be meeting Diane Gull on the 12th in London, I believe. If he's still watching, I'm not very sure. But yeah, I think we're gonna be checking each other out, meeting each other on the 12th. So we're gonna have our own little like reunion there, but not quite a meetup, just a more private thing. And then on Thursday, if there's enough people for a meetup, then I'll do a proper meetup, and depending on how many people there are, basically, we'll deal with that. But yeah, so I'll arrive on the 12th, and that's it. And Dango will be on the 12th in London. I am based in where am I based? In Where am I based in London? Well, my hotel is Kensington. So I'll be Kensington based basically, and that's the hotel where I'm staying. But London is very similar in a way to Tokyo. In a way, it's actually better. Not in Kind of in a way, because because London has a 24 hour, has a night tube, so that gets you to quite a lot of places in London, so you don't have to worry too much about about the night, you know? And so that really helps. And also, apart from that, it's got a good public transport. So I'm only 15 minutes away from like the center of central London, Westminster, etc. So it will be easy peasy. And yeah, we're gonna be meeting up with Vicente, Brazilian lad, subscriber, follower who I've met before in London, and yeah, we'll have a little bit of a get together and see. I don't really wanna. I know Vicente and I know Dying Goal, so I'd like to just have some time with people that I know rather than a meetup, which is a little bit different. A meetup means having to talk to new people, which I love, but it is a little bit of a different vibe. You know, when you're meeting new people. Once I've met you once, I'm very happy to meet you. You know, like alone and meet and hang out, whatever. But I generally don't try not to meet people like on my own, without a meetup, if that makes any sense. Let's start off with Coke Zero over here. In fact, I haven't even I uploaded the the short, and I haven't actually even seen it on YouTube. So let me just check it out quickly. Shorts. Oh no, I'm gonna delete it. Guys, I'm gonna delete the short and do it again because I've just realized something important. Oh my God, why has it done that? Sorry, guys. Content, shorts. Mm, views 9. Well, I'm deleting it. I am deleting the short, everyone. People are weird. And it's not about people being weird, to be honest. Nothing to do with people being weird, but rather it's more about how do I delete this? Delete, delete, delete. I want to delete it. Delete. Deleting from YouTube is permanent. Delete. Okay. I'll have to do it again now during the stream because it's vital that I get this out soon. It's not about people being weird. It's more about me. It for me personally is like when I meet new people, like in a new situation, a group of people. There's a whole like I want to make sure that I am fully like available for the people to talk to them, to hang out with them, and there's a whole sort of different mindset that you have to have when you meet new people. You know what I mean? Like you need to like be on your best game. You know, like you have to be on your best game. Psych yourself up, and get yourself mentally prepared for hanging out and talking to people, and that's my main thing. My main thing is that like when I meet new people, especially in a group environment, I obviously want to make sure that that I am prepared for it. And to be honest, I can't do that every day. I love meeting people. I'm a people person. I love meeting people like every single day personally, like people that I know, because once you know someone, your defense is low, you're more chill, you've already done all the introductions. Anybody else like me? Am I weird? Am I weird? Rogan's Run. So Logan's run is potentially going to be on the meetup on the Thursday. I'm still seeing how many people there are, Logan, to be honest, when it comes to the meetup. We need to have a few people, to be honest. So we'll see. I know I am. I think it's a UK thing. Nick, what do you mean a UK thing? Like psyching yourself up to talk to people, maybe. Right, guys, I am very, very, very quickly, and you can see me in action. I'm literally going to put together this one more time because for some reason this is the Suica thingy. This into this. Get a digital Suica card before you even arrive in Japan. That's right. That's right. Get if you have an iPhone, you're in luck. Absolutely. Live short making, which is good. Seriously, YouTube is not very good when the YouTube I have to say that the Instagram and TikTok like editing app is much better than the YouTube one. Totally much better. All right, let's see, guys. Let me add a sound, and I know what I'm going to use. I already going to use the same sound, which is this one. Perfect sound there. And turn this. I just need to change the volume. Get a digital speaker card before you even arrive in Japan. If you're an iPhone, then you're in luck. If your Android device. Yep. And now I'm going to do it right. This started the stream a little bit later because I was working on this short, and I wanted to put it out. So let me add it. Location. And if you don't mind watching it again, then please do. Basically, upload shorts. Ta-da! It's up and running again. There we go. I was going to get the app, but I really like the Passmo card design. I mean, to be honest, I think that the Passmo card, the Passmo passport is pretty nice. And I also think that there are certain IC cards that are really nice. I mean, the Suica is a little bit boring, to be to be to be totally honest. The Suica is really boring. I mean, it's got the penguin in the side, but it's kind of boring. And there are some really nice cards out there. But you know what? The having a digital version and being able to basically add credit to your Suica card on the go is literally a game changer. You know, you don't ever have to queue up ever again for to go to the machine. And most importantly, you can actually top up with credit card, which means that you need less cash because usually with a Suica you need to use cash for IC cards, you know? So I really don't care. I'm over the whole design thing. I'm more over like productivity. And I was actually doing some research. Apparently, Japan Ichiban, which is quite interesting, the latest Pixel phone has the whatever the special chipset that it needs, but it's switched off by software. Why would that be? And the reason, Nani, that it's a hardware restriction is because because Japan uses a special chip that is different to the rest of Europe, the rest of the world, basically, for contactless payment. And iPhones have it. It's all built in by Apple, whilst Android phones only the ones that are basically built in Japan or manufactured in Japan have it. So there is no workaround. There cannot be a workaround. Literally, Rider, it's impossible for there to be a workaround for foreign phones because literally the chip that is needed to have the IC card information doesn't exist. It's not in on an Android phone. But I was reading that the latest Pixel has it. And maybe this is a step forward. I'm hoping anyway for future Androids because I want everybody to have access to these things. You know, I mean, I joke a little bit in the short about like show off to your Android friends, but I would much rather have be able to say do an update video saying it's finally here for Android from outside of Japan, etc. Except for it isn't. So, Star Jen, hey Star Jen. How are you doing? Looking forward to hanging out with you in London. Very much so. Yeah. So if you do have an Android, you're pretty much out of luck. I mean, some people have been sending me messages on, or commenting or whatever, and they're basically saying, like, I want to buy an Android watch in Japan so that I can have digital Suica or whatever. And I think that's absolutely madness. You know, who's gonna pay $1,000 or whatever for for a digital Suica? Don't do it. Just get yourself a normal Suica like me. And and if you're on an iPhone, then absolutely. And there's something which is very important because a lot of people have been saying, "Hey, I've been trying to set it up and it's not working. My credit card isn't accepted." And there's something very important which I mentioned in this short that I've just put out, and that is that between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, so between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. Japanese Standard Time, the system is down and you cannot top up, and you cannot top up with the on the app, and you cannot create a digital speaker. So if you are trying to create a digital speaker on your iPhone and it's not working, it might not be your card. It might just be that it's between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. Japan time, where every single day it's down for maintenance. If you're in Japan and you want to top up your digital speaker during those times, 1 a.m. to 5 a.m., for whatever reason, do not lose hope, because the phone acts exactly the same way as a physical card, and you could just go to the machine, place your phone, put cash in, and top it up. So it's exactly the same. You could still top it up, no problem. And it seems to be that the latest Pixel has it, Japan Ichiban. I mean, I read very roughly, very quickly whilst I was putting this together, and but some people were complaining that it was blocked by software. Now, I don't know if it's something to do with Google Pay not accepting Suica or that sort of technology in Japan. Maybe there's some kind of, like, licensing problem or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's a step forward. Yeah, Jetstar Gen. Let's do it. But then create an app for the non-Japanese chips. Yeah, the non-Japanese chips don't work with the technology that are in Japan. Basically, it's a completely different thing. Unfortunately, better off buying a cheap second-hand iPhone. I mean, to be honest, I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I'm just saying, I wouldn't, if I was on Android, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy an iPhone, a second-hand iPhone, just so that I could have like a speaker card. That's silly. Just get yourself a speaker card, right? Um, yeah. Good day. Follow the sun. How are you doing? It's probably a deal with Apple. It's always about money. No, it's nothing to do with a deal with Apple. It's basically to do with the technology that is used. And Apple usually implements a lot of different wideband and different, like, network technology on the phones, so that they are like internationally, they work internationally. Yeah. I wish it was an app. And you know what? It took me a long time to come to accept the reality, because I know that Japan Ichiban Alan, he told me this information. I was like, it can't be. This is Japan. It's the country of of the future, and it's Android. Like the phone that does it all, with, like, the open source phone. How? And then, doing some research, and he was absolutely right, which so annoying. So annoying. Looking for a hot water bottle. I'll be back. Is it that cold, really? Well, I'm really, really craving, craving. Mmm. These are really good. These tiny little Kit Kats are actually, I've never really been a Kit Kat person. Who here is a Kit Kat person? But I have to say that I am a fan of these tiny little Kit Kats, because they are so tiny, yet they give you the satisfaction of something sweet. I'm going to take my chip from my sweet card to my phone. That should work. I wish, right? Mm, mm. So, how's everybody's Wednesday going? I mean, who is it who's going for a hot water bottle? What's the weather like where you guys are? I wonder. Hey, wait a minute. Frog Lady, thank you so much for the super chat. 14 $99. You, my friend, first of all, chat lady, chat lady, frog lady, frog lady, I must say. Oh, for goodness sake, come on. Mm, why don't things work when I want them to work? So, first of all, no, no, why not? Why isn't it working? Hmm? Oh, there we go. I was gonna do like the whole like like thank you to Frog Lady. And Frog Lady, I've been doing something new recently, and that is I write it frog. Maybe I could do this. Be fun. Frog. Frog Lady. Yeah. You get your own little frog icon there. Awesome. 5 degrees here. You know it's freaking 18 degrees in Gibraltar. Like there's something wrong with the world because it's usually the end of January and the beginning of February are usually the coldest months in Gibraltar, and I'm talking about like maybe 12 degrees, maybe 13 degrees, that kind of thing. But it's been 17, 18, 19. Last week was 21 degrees. What the hell is going on, guys? Yeah, I guess from a country that has Yahoo in fax machines. 9 degrees on the west coast of the UK. That's not too bad, Nick. 9 degrees isn't too cold, for the UK, really. Quick, blame the iPad. Yes, it's an iOS device. Of course, I'm going to blame it. Being battered by the storms. Yeah, the UK has been. Is it still stormy in the UK? Is it still stormy? So, I've been helping some friends planning their free week trip basically, and I'm gonna be hanging out with them for the first maybe I guess for the first week, 6 days more or less, and yeah, and basically, ooh, where's this? Basically, I've been sort of helping out their itinerary, and I keep on telling them you need to calm down, guys. You're adding too much to your days. You've got 2 kids. It's summer. It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be humid. Before they purchased the tickets, I said, right, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be humid. I mean, like hot and humid. Are you sure? And they're like, yes, yes, yes. So I'm like, remember this conversation. Do not say that I did not warn you, right? Do not say that I didn't warn you. So basically, look, I'm in a t-shirt. Um so yeah, I've been helping them plan their itinerary, and it's so difficult, isn't it? First time, it's great. It's a great exercise for me because I don't normally like do things for kids or with kids. So it's been really, really good for me to put myself in different short shoes and figure out like especially for a new first time travelers with a family. And it's been quite interesting because they've sort of said things like they sort of said things like Kyoto, um, we think that we're going to take away a day from Kyoto because we don't think it's going to be very kid friendly. What are your thoughts on that? Those of you who have kids who have been to Kyoto, they say that they don't really want to do too many temples because the kids are going to get bored with the temples. Um, so they asked me if there's any like child or kid. I mean, we're talking about a 13-year-old and a 9-year-old, I think. So I'm wondering what other activities there are for kids in Kyoto. For those of you who have done it with kids, maybe you can give me some suggestions for them. I did suggest that they just do two temples, like um like Fushimi Inari potentially, and something else. So it's been interesting because obviously, usually when I give itineraries to people, I don't have to think about kids. I don't have to think about children, and there's a whole different way of thinking for kids because obviously, um, really the whole vacation is gonna be focused and centered around them all the time, right? Around the children. So I mean, yeah. So they obviously in Tokyo there's so much to do, and I've realized researching and sort of planning for them a little bit. I've realized how much there is to do for kids in Tokyo. It's like crazy. It's like really really incredible the amount of things that you can do in Tokyo for kids with kids, especially Odaiba. Odaiba is like a whole freaking theme place, like there's so much to do. Um and yeah, and actually maybe you can do a kid-friendly video. Yeah, this is the whole idea. The idea is I'm going to be traveling. I'm going to be Tokyo based with them for about a week. The first week of my trip, 6 days maybe. And I've already asked them and they're like, "Yeah, yeah, you can film and you can have the kids, whatever. Yeah, you can do it." So, yeah, I'll probably do a one or two YouTube sort of like child-centric videos, which I don't normally get a chance to do. So, yeah, I think it depends on your kids. My kids loved Kyoto with its temples, a Matsuri, Philosopher's Walk, yes, shopping arcade, etc., etc. Loads to do. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I think. But they've been very clear saying we don't want temples. So I'm gonna hopefully set up a tour with Lito in Nara. So that's one day sorted for kids. And sort of I've sort of said, look, I put 4 days in Kyoto, like including the day that they arrive, that doesn't really count. So so I've said to them, first day, you arrive and you walk to Yasaka Shrine. They'll probably arrive in the late afternoon so they can have a little browse, walk to Yasaka Shrine and see the shrine there and walk along the street and like there's so many little stores and coffee shops and ice cream and that kind of thing on the way up that there's so much to do. And then I've also said like the following day, um I've suggested Fushimi Inari in the morning and then in the afternoon find some kind of child friendly sort of thing. There's an Edo sort of like village, for example, like theme park in Kyoto. So maybe do something like that. The following day, I've suggested going to like the more traditional area of Gion, etc., doing that sort of thing. Um, and then in the afternoon trying to find like a more kid friendly sort of thing. That sort of thing. Go to the tower. That might be a good one. Oh, good. So Falani, mostly strong winds. Loads of strong winds, eh? Been watching on the news. Kyoto is so easy for children. This is city. Railway Museum and Kanji Museum. Yeah, but it depends on what the children. I am going to mention this to them, but does depend on what the children want. Nintendo Museum in Kyoto will open this year. That is true. There is a Nintendo Museum opening. If the children are not Buddhist, it is wrong to go to temples. I disagree with you, but hey, it's fine. We can disagree. In the same way that so many people visit beautiful, beautiful churches if you go to Rome, would you not visit the Vatican? Would you not visit some incredible like cathedrals that there are in the UK? Um, just because you're not Roman Catholic or you're not Anglican. So I guess that yeah, I'm not a temple person and don't plan on going to Sensoji, but I like gardens and nature and I want to see the Golden Pagoda and Fushimi Inari. Nick, yeah. I mean, ultimately everybody is so different, right? This is the fun part about traveling Japan, that everyone is so uniquely different in their wants and needs and what they like and what they want to do. So yeah, I guess it's all relative to the person, and I'm here to support and to help with whatever people want. I know very well that I the way that I travel might be a little bit different. The way that I do things might be a little bit different. Therefore, yeah, um, I'm going to suggest doing the rickshaw around the bamboo forest as a kid sort of fun, friendly sort of activity. Somewhere on the first trip of Fushiminari, there is a small path on the right leading up. It will bring you into a bamboo forest and not the crowded one. Nice. Yes, there is. You're right. And I would say it's on the left, kind of. Maybe on the right on the way down. But yeah, there is a little bit of a little bamboo forest there too. Very true. Very interesting. Yeah. So yeah, work doing things with kids. It's going to be interesting. They really like cafes and themed cafes, so that's not going to be a problem in Japan, right? So hopefully we can get some tickets to the Pokemon cafe. I think there's one in Osaka, is it, or is it Kyoto? And there's one in Tokyo, so that could also happen. So hopefully, closer to the date, I'll be asking some of you guys for tips because I keep on forgetting the Pokemon Cafe, how far in advance you need to book, etc. But yeah, I they like cafes, and I think that if they pretty much do one cafe every other day, one like themed sort of cafe every 2 or 3 days, they're gonna be happy. I know they want to do like the cat cafe, they want to do like that sort of thing. Then yeah. Ooh, nice one, Lani. Nice one. It seems foreigners going to Japan Temple seems wrong, but children Kyoto will maybe like Tama River walking and performance at Minamiza. It will be summer, so yeah, I think walking down the river will be nice for sure. There's a theme park in the Kanto region that has a Pokemon area being added, but not sure when it will open. Oh, we don't really know. I've covered this, Nick. It's the Sanrio park, I believe. The Sanrio Park, and they've earmarked an area for Pokemon, but we don't know when. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a little bit of a while for it to be built. So I don't expect it to happen like in the next year. At least probably it will take maybe 2 years or something, or maybe more. Sorry, but not a small one. I walked for nearly 30 minutes through forest and bamboo forest before arriving at the waterfall. Okay, nice. That's it, Yomiuri Land. It's where the Sanrio characters are, I believe. Maybe Japan Ichiban can confirm. So, actually, those of you who are not following Japan Ichiban on Facebook, please do so because he has awesome content and he's been putting a lot of effort recently into his own work, his own videos, his own content. And I've been trying to promote it a little bit, his YouTube stuff, with his walks around Japan, quiet walks through Japan. Definitely worth checking other creators out. So there's a lot of theme parks in Japan. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, just in Odaiba, like you could spend a week in Odaiba, I think, with all the amount of things that there is. Dias are perfect for kids. Yeah, at the moment, the itinerary is very much Tokyo, very much Tokyo. But it's gonna be more or less Tokyo, heading down to Kyoto, Nara. Then they're gonna do Hiroshima with Miyajima, and then they will then loop back to Osaka and then back to Tokyo. So just because I've been trying to figure out, like I don't think it's gonna be very convenient and comfortable for them to be traveling too many times. So the least amount of hotels, the easier it's going to be. Although there's luggage forwarding, exactly, obviously, but I think the least amount of traveling, least amount of movement, the better. So the idea is to do Tokyo for a few days, for a week or so, or maybe a little bit more than a week, then head down to Kyoto for 3 or 4 days, including Nara, then head to Hiroshima, and then on the way back, loop and go to Osaka to do Universal Studios, and then finish off at Tokyo. It's 3 weeks, and it's amazing how when you really get down to the nitty gritty, the little bits, the important bits, the planning, the itinerary, it's absolutely crazy how you start realizing that there's so much to do and not enough time to do it. Basically, you're very welcome, Japan, Ichiban. I want to support you so as much as I can. But in Arishiyama is London bookstore. My first time to see Japan language. Really? Ooh. There's a theme park in Yokohama too, which my kids enjoyed. But near the Cup Noodle. Oh yeah, there's the Cup Noodle Museum. Maybe I should add that as an idea. Because they've got so I gave them a list of day trips that they could do from Tokyo. And you know that there are so many day trips that you could do from Tokyo, really, that you just start putting everything into perspective, you know? The Sega Arcade. Is the Sega Arcade in Odaiba still open? The Sega Arcade. I saw a zoo in Kyoto when I went. So many kids. Nice. Yeah, I've read about that. Shiragiku Waterfalls. Yeah, Universal Studios is on the list. Disney is on the list for them. So they will have Disney and they will have Universal Studios. They are toying around with the idea of the Ghibli Park. Although I'm not very sure if it's very convenient for them to add it to their itinerary, to be honest. But it's up to them. Like I've said to them, I'm here to support them as in terms of they could tell me what they want to do, they could tell me what they want to see, and I will plan for them, give them an itinerary that is efficient, you know. So yeah. I like Disney. I mean, I like Disney. I wouldn't like, for example, this time round, I've said to them, look, you guys can go to Disney. I probably won't go to Disney with them, but I might go one of the days just to one of the new parks that's opening, which is Fantasy Springs. It's opening, I think, in June. So M Rider in January, you went nice. Hey Feng, how you doing, Feng? Hope you're doing a good. Ra Rokakudo in Kyoto is so beautiful. It was nice to pray there. And the pigeons are so friendly. Really? At least they're not crows, right, Tawada? Because crows are like another thing. Nick, 74 days until you go. Wow, how many days until I go? Let's see. Uh, how many days to the 28th of March? 64 days for me for my Japan trip. And how many days until the 12th of February? 19 days for London. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Getting close, getting close, getting close. Getting close. Now the problem is that I want another Kit Kat. Crows in Japan seem smarter than the ones I saw in Perth. Crows in Japan are dangerous, I swear. When new attractions are open, Disneyland Japanese are so rude and pushing people. Really? Wow. I mean, I think everybody goes a little bit mad when it comes to to new things. Even the Japanese, right? Let's see, I wanted to check, see if my short actually worked the way I wanted it to work. Oh, for goodness sake. All right, much better. I met a friendly crow on the temple next to the Tokyo Tower. Really? That temple's pretty cool. I like that temple. It's a nice temple. It's very pretty. Mm. Turn this into this. Get a digital speaker card before you even arrive in Japan. If you're an iPhone, then you're in luck. Summer in Oh my God. And you want to see something really funny, guys? If you want to see something really funny, then Japan. Northern summers. Then check this out. Check this out. Where am I? Check this out, guys. ¿Cuáles son los requisitos de entrada a Japón? Para la mayoría de países como Estados Unidos, Reino Unido, Europa y muchos países, equipaje esencial para Japón, pasaporte, adaptadores de viaje. Esta tarjeta es la llave para descubrir Japón. La tarjeta se utiliza visitando Tokio, entonces reserva en estos lugares para que no pases vergüenza en Japón. Puede que te encuentres teniendo... That's right, guys. And I will do Spanish content too. Oh my God. So Georgie, that's right. I actually went to the grand opening of Arte One in Akihabara. I thought the store was just opening for the day, but it was a grand opening, which explained a big crowd. Really, wow. When was that? I just put a comment. I will look at the page. Looks great. Yay. I want to find those underground steps that lead up to the view of Tokyo Tower. I bet you know where they are. Yeah, you know what? I've only found I found them once and then I looked for them again and I couldn't find them. But I did find them once and I know where they are more. I know the general area where they are, yes. It's my first time, but was meant to go 2 years ago, but the strange thing called COVID happened and it was advised that traveling wouldn't be a good idea. Yeah. The Japan crowds are extremely strong and scary. I know, I hate them too. I agree with you. Well, this one we agree with, basically. I agree. I stay away from them. Qué bueno. Muy bueno. Qué bueno. That was a long time ago, back in the 2010s. Oh, okay, okay. But still, that's pretty cool that you got to the opening of the store. There's always so much opening, right? Coke Zero, guys. Still haven't started memberships on this channel. Still don't know what to do or how to do it or like what to do with it. I wish I could share memberships between the two channels. That's what I wish I could do, to be honest. If I could do that, that would be pretty cool. Jim Ross, we miss you, by the way. Where's Jim Ross? I hope he's okay. You will get there, Lanny. Don't you worry. I've been visiting there long enough to remember Akiba department store pre-Ultra. Really? What was I only know it with that store, I believe. I'm just trying to, or maybe not. I'm not very sure, but hey. Anybody watching anything good on TV recently? Yay or nay? Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. It's been I can't wait for the weekend. Does it usually snow in Tokyo? I think Tokyo has an average of like 2 or 3 snow days if you're lucky. Not really. The answer is yes, but no, not really. I guess in the same way that it might snow in London, and it usually, snow in London is rather rare. It does snow, but not super, not like the north, right? So I guess it would be similar. I've been testing the Pocket 3 a bit, getting used to it now. Yeah, the Pocket 2 was really good. Still have it. The Pocket 3 has amazing reviews, so it's going to be great. What are you planning on using it for? Watch Saltburn on Amazon Prime. It's a little out there, but was good. So yeah, somebody mentioned it to me, actually. There's drama, so much fun to watch. Yeah. Let's see if Sunday's Ninja Monkey stream is as successful as last Sunday's Ninja Monkey stream. That was I hadn't had um people over 100 people in the chat in since over a year ago. I think the last time I had like over 100 people in the chat might have been maybe January or February last year, something like that, maybe, or maybe even before that. So yeah, that was a surprise. Loads of new people in the chat was really nice. You think it snowed when I left Tokyo? Yeah, it snowed already this year once, but it didn't really stick. But it did snow once. I'm gonna do more Japan walk videos like the ones we discussed. Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Do it. I mean, I want to do that, but for Patreon, just as a little perk. I don't think I would ever have a channel of walking videos. I just don't have the time, dude. That can be your domain, and I can plug your walking videos and promote your walking videos. Because seriously, man, at the moment, I am doing a video a week for Ninja Monkey, trying to stay on top of Happy Gaijin, which I'm not really, but I should. At the moment, I'm editing and putting out a short a day, and I'm translating them into Spanish also. I'm putting them in my Spanish channel, and I'm also putting them in in Ninja Monkey on Instagram and on TikTok, because why not? Might as well. If I've edited it already, I might as well. And I also have a Spanish Instagram, which I'm not very sure if I'm going to carry on with, because it's a lot of work to just uploading everything is a lot of work. But yeah. Yeah, we had loads. I think that was I mean, I wish every Sunday was like that, because it's really good to have lots of really, newbie questions. Not just me answering, but you guys helping out. Really worth it. Perfect days. You watched it in Osaka. You almost cried. Because people like us are planning trips around this time, probably. That's probably it. Thanks. I like making the videos. Yeah, it's fun. And you'll just get better and better and better, man. Don't do too much, Dave, and you'll burn out. No, I'm okay. I'm just I'm okay. I'm okay. This whole short thing, it's mostly a January. I'm gonna carry on with shorts, but I'm gonna really pushing it in January. Mainly. I mean, how many shorts have I put out this month on Ninja Monkey? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. I put 15 shorts out this month. 15 shorts in 24 days, considering that I was in Japan for the first few weeks, for the first few days of the year, you know. What's the most people you've had on when streaming from Japan? You know what? I don't think I have too many people. I think maybe 35 or 40 people max. Maximum when I'm streaming in Japan. On Ninja Monkey specifically, except for I've shifted in the last few months. I've shifted to streaming on Ninja on this channel, a Happy Gaijin, and I get far less viewers because obviously there's less reach with this channel. But it's something that I'm growing. I really don't want to stream, even though I know I'll get more people on Ninja Monkey. initially. I don't want to confuse the channel. Um, I want the channel to just be high quality info about traveling to Japan, how to get to Japan, tips, guides, etc. With the Sunday stream, which is still, based around the same topic. That's what I want Ninja Monkey to be really. And and I want Ninja Monkey to be a place where, it's a go-to place where people say, come to my channel to plan, to figure out how to plan the trips to Japan. That's basically what I want the channel to be, a place where we can help and support people and encourage people, make people feel more confident. And then Happy Gaijin, when I do stream in Happy Gaijin, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get 20. If I'm lucky, I'll get 15. If I'm lucky, I get 20. But obviously, it's always difficult because I stream at this time, so most of my audience, the people that are watching now on Happy Gaijin, they're watching now, whatever time that is where you are watching. But then what will happen is that when I stream in Japan, this audience that I'm now streaming to will be asleep or at work, and they won't be watching. So I'll be reaching another audience that don't normally watch my streams. So yeah, I like walking videos. You get more of a realistic feel of the place rather than an edited video. Yeah, it's nice. Tawada, because we love, it's so different. Japan is very different to the rest of the world. People like different stuff. I had a weather question. When it's hot with humidity in Japan, my skin is sensitive. Do you break out when you're there in humidity? I don't break out personally. I don't break out. It is hot, it is very humid. I sweat a lot. I have to, like in the winter, I can use the same t-shirt 2 or 3 times in a day, like for 2 days in a row without a problem. In Japan, I have to change my t-shirt every single day, or I would stink. Yeah, check out Japan Ichiban's YouTube channel. He's started in the last few weeks uploading some walking content, which is always nice to have. So gives you an idea. Jennifer is in the house. Hello, Jennifer. I am Genki, and I'm so excited about multiple things. I'm excited about the fact that in a few 2 weeks time or something, 3 weeks time, I'm going to be in London, and I'm looking forward to London. I love London and meeting at some people, etc. And then I'm also excited about my end of March trip. And I'm going to be in Japan for pretty much the whole of summer. Well, from the 9th of July to the 22nd of August, quite a bit, quite a big chunk of summer. And I'm sort of trying to start planning that. That's going to be my biggie. My trip in spring is going to be a little bit more chill, and hopefully we can meet up and catch up. I know that you're going to be there, so that's going to be loads of fun. Um, and and I was going to say that I moved my hotel. Originally, everyone, I had a hotel, and I mentioned this a few times. I had a hotel in Asakusa, and it was a cheap hotel. It was a Toyoku Inn, and Toyoku Inn is a business hotel. It's clean. I've stayed in them before. The fine hotels, but I got a good deal. But when I purchased it, or when I booked it, it was free cancellation, and it was gonna be a smoking room, and I thought, you know what, for that price, I'll just put up with a smoking room. Now, I am not a big fan. I love Asakusa. I love walking around Asakusa and the vibe and that kind of thing. And it's a great place. If you've never been to Japan, to Tokyo, it's a great place to stay also. However, for me, 20 something plus times going to Tokyo, probably triple that, because I usually go to Tokyo 2 or 3 times each summer during the trip. So I didn't really want to stay in Asakusa. I think Asakusa is a little bit out the way. It's a little bit it's quite a trek to get anywhere from Asakusa. So I did some digging. I did some searching and searching and searching on booking.com, and I couldn't find anything. Everything was triple the price, or more than double the price. Everything was really expensive, and yeah, basically I ended up finding after days and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks of checking every single day. Obviously, there must have been a cancellation or something in a hotel, and boom, a hotel. I found a hotel, no smoking, which is key, in Ikebukuro, which is a far better location. Very quite close to the hotel, quite close to the station. 10 minutes walk from the station, or 8 minutes walk from the station, Ikebukuro station, and Ikebukuro is just a much better place than that to base myself than Asakusa. So I'll be staying in a hotel in Ikebukuro, and it was like $200 more expensive. Yes, $200 more expensive, but it's gonna be worth it. You know, no smoking, better location, get in and out of most places without problems. You hate summer in Japan. I know that summer is a little bit of an interesting one, and I know that I have a love-hate relationship with summer. Have you thought of making videos in London? Well, Waldo, maybe I'll make some videos from London for this channel for Happy Gaijin. Um, I might just take this time round when I go to London. I don't think I'm going to take my big camera. I'm just going to take my little camera, my vlogging camera, and see how that goes during my trip to London, if that makes any sense. Just because Happy Gaijin is a place, yes, it's we talk about Japan, it's Japan related, but I want it to be me, like me related, like so I can show you a little bit of my day to day and other things. Yes, we're going to Cherry Blossoms. Hey, I hope so. Hopefully we'll make it. You want to be Mitaka also only. I like staying in Asakusabashi, several subway lines near the hotel, not too far to the temple. Nice hotel. Yeah, I think, Lani, that if you are a first time or a second time traveler, then staying in Asakusa is quite nice because it's got that vibe, that feel traditional, feels very, feels nice, feels what you might expect, traditional Tokyo to feel like maybe. However, I've just been to Japan so many times now and Tokyo so many times now that I'm fine. I don't have to do that. I'd rather be I stay Ueno just because Ueno is very well located in my opinion. Um, but Asakusa is just, you need to get anywhere. Mm, it's an extra stop sometimes. Ooh. And after this stream, which I'm gonna end shortly, by the way, um, I'm going to be finishing editing the short that I've just put out in Spanish. Shouldn't take that long. It's pretty much I use the same B-roll, so shouldn't take too long. Your second trip in Roppongi. Yeah, I think also it'd be good for me to stay in not in Ueno, right? Alan, Japanese Japan. So it would be nice. I've stayed in Ikebukuro before, actually. I've stayed in Ikebukuro twice before. This is gonna be the third time that I stayed in Ikebukuro, so it's not new to me. The only thing is that in the past maybe I wasn't creating content, so it would be good to have a different base from the perspective of staying somewhere and creating content. I'd like to do maybe a Shibuya guide. Maybe I want to do another sort of like less traveled Tokyo guide. And I found a place that was pretty cool, but it's actually closer to Asakusa than Ikebukuro. But I want to check that out because it looked really like quite a nice area, nice place. Ikebukuro is just the mirror location of Ueno. What do you mean by the mirror location? Like the opposite side, right? Plus, you've got a great Pokemon Center. Yes, yeah, great Pokemon Center and that kind of thing. Where are you going to be based, by the way, Jennifer? I will be ending very shortly. So if there's any last minute questions, let me know. Wednesday streams are usually a little bit shorter, about an hour. We've already gone into an hour, so we bought fish and chips in Roppongi. Really, I could so imagine you and Michaela having fish and chips in Roppongi, like 100%. I can imagine. Was it good fish and chips though? Doo-doo-doo. Wow, it's so freaking warm. What's the temperature? I hope the temperature's gone down. What's the temperature? 16 degrees. Highs of 19. What's the weather like tomorrow? 18 degrees. Friday, 19 degrees. What the heck, guys? This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I did too. Scottish guy kept speaking Japanese to me. It was okay fish and chips, not amazing. Chris Broad filmed a video there a few weeks later. Eh, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye here. I'm gonna say thank you to everyone who's watched, and don't forget to like the video if you haven't already, the stream, and if you are new to the channel, you might also want to consider subscribing. And thank you for watching, and thanks for the super chat and the support, etc. Um, but yeah, I think it's time for me to say goodnight. And I'll catch you all on the Sunday stream. Before I end, patrons, if you're watching, I'm going to be setting up probably a chat before the stream on Sunday, or after the stream on Sunday. I'll be putting the information on the patron page. Okay, so Jennifer, just as I was ending, thank you so much. Now I have to write your name, Jennifer, with one N. Oh, Jim. Oh, I thought it was Jennifer. Jim, where are you go? Where are you, Jim? Jim, just as I was ending. Okay, well, after 2 years of moaning, planning to go to Japan in 8 days, I'll be landing in Haneda and staying in Shinjuku while taking Japanese in Nikabukuro. Thanks to Nathan and JJI for the help. You're very welcome, Jim, and thank you so much. I am going to end the stream though, unfortunately. But much appreciated. And Jim, any extra help, just let me know. I'm gonna be at Ikebukuro based whilst I am in Japan in the spring, which is gonna be very handy, I guess, if we're gonna meet up. So yeah, nice. Bojo Jamata. I saw a J and I didn't know that Jim was lurking, and I assumed. See you catch your stream earlier. Bye. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much, man. And yeah, Jim, have you been lurking this whole time quietly? Or has it been a very last minute joining in? And Caroline is high and by, but Caroline, that does not surprise me at all from you. And hopefully see you, right? Also on in London. Oh, you were late. Okay, okay, okay. No problem, no problem. Thanks everyone for your support. Thanks Jim for your support. Thanks everyone for being here. But it is getting a little bit late. and I do need to sort myself out. Till the weekend, till next time. And Jim, I don't know if you might have missed it, but I just announced that I'm going to try and arrange for a Patreon chat, video chat on Sunday before the stream or after the stream. I have to look at my schedule, but one or the other. All right. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.